Hi, I'm Chef Will here at Casa Esquina in Balmain.
Roll, set, action.
So Argentinian BBQ, as you can see behind me here, is called asado. Basically, that's caught in the tradition of slow cooking meats, typically whole animals. It started kind of with gauchos in Argentina, so kind of your modern day cowboys, if you will. And then kind of today, it is literally just like bringing your family together. There's asado and wood fire literally everywhere in Argentina you can go. So in Argentina, it's more typical for them to be using beef or lamb, whether you're getting kind of like whole rib sets, or like as you can see behind me, like a full lamb. You can even get full cows on some of them these days now. One lamb can pretty much satisfy everybody. But generally, if we have extras, if we're doing other large cuts of meat, we'll turn it into empanadas and use that kind of throughout a couple days as like a special. Typically things like your slow cooked lamb, those things work really well with the empanadas, obviously an Argentinian staple. It's very common in Argentina to have things like sweetbreads, which typically comes from around the neck or the heart, or things like beef tongue and stuff like that. Today we have our asado. We do it the last Sunday of the month. Typically we get here about 4 or 5 in the morning, depending on how big the animal is itself. We kind of break down the animal, get it kind of put onto the cross. And then get the fire going. We try to start with a very large fire, trying to work with the slower pieces of meat with like the shoulders or the legs. Once that's kind of going, we start doing the aesthetics, getting the vegetables going. And at that point, it's just maintaining the fire and kind of babysitting the animal. We'll do a kind of a set menu for lunch. It's about 6-7 courses. We kind of start off with like a raw dish, light vegetables. And then we'll kind of bring on with empanadas and then kind of your heavier meats. We'll have different parts of the lamb and we'll do it kind of with house tortillas. So one of the courses today is a lamb porchetta. Basically, we get the whole saddles of the lamb in, roll it with kind of a mixture of wilted rapa, and then we'll sear the skin just to get like that nice crispy color and that great flavor. We'll make a lamb jus from the bones that are left over. And then kind of to go with the final course of the menu, we'll have a couple hanging tomahawks that will take about 2 hours to cook. They'll basically smoke outside, and then we'll bring them inside to kind of get kind of a bit of a reverse sear. That'll be served with some kind of like 9+ skirt steak as well. Around the bottom of the asado, we have kind of pumpkins roasting. They'll take about 5 or 6 hours themselves. We do try to have a very heavy focus on kind of smoke, wood, fire, and everything.